Yeah. So last time when we were discussing about it, we wanted to see, because this chapter of Bhagavad Gita is on dhyana, meditation. Okay. Then we looked at how Bhagavad Gita is looking at meditation vis-a-vis how sage Patanjali was looking at dhyana. So we looked at what is the definition of dhyana in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra and in Bhagavad Gita. Correct. Now, how Patanjali has defined yoga in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra? It is, yes,
Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha.
Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. The cessation of all thoughts in the mind. When the very definition of mind is flow of thoughts, that means one thought of the other, it comes. So that is mind. And when there is no thought, no modifications, that means the mind. You are in case of a samadhi state. Then what happens? The next sutra is a tadadrashtu surupe avastha. Then the seeker is established in true self. Then we looked at how Lord Krishna is defining yoga in Bhagavad Gita. Correct? So how he has defined it? Who remembers this?
Samatvam Yoga Uchyate.
Samatvam yoga uchyate. Thank you. Then second one is, this is equanimous mind. Patanjali said there is no mind there. Chitta vritti nirodha, total cessation of any modifications of the mind. There is no thought. So mind is, you can say it is resolved. It's not destroyed, it's resolved. At that particular moment, the mind is not working. Like in deep sleep, our mind doesn't work. It's not the mind is destroyed. When you get up again, mind comes back. So mind is resolved for the moment. Similarly, in case of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the mind is resolved. But what happens in Bhagavad Gita, Lord is saying, Samatvam, equanimous mind. That means mind is very much present there. So mind is present there, but it was equanimous mind. It doesn't have like ups and downs. Happy, unhappy, it's not there. It's not jealous. It's not anxious. It's not regretting something. It's very calm mind, serene mind. So that is yoga. Then if you have a mind like that, then what happens? There, Patanjali said, Tadadrashta Swarupe Avasthanam. The seeker is established in his true self. Here, what the Lord is saying, what is the other one?
Yoga Karmeshu Kash.
Karmasu Kaushala. So you get engaged in action, anchored on this mind, equanimous mind, calm mind, serene mind, that preference mind, like it's not preferring, I want this, I do not want this. Acceptance, everything is accepts. And that mind, anchored on that mind, karmashu kaushala, do the activity, get engaged in actions which have been assigned to you by the society. Because that is a drama. Whatever the creation is, creation comes out of the thought of the Lord. Like our creation of our world, it comes out of our thought. How I want to live my life. Like like a dreamer. When you are dreaming, You create your dream world. So where from it is coming? It's coming from your mind, thoughts. Similarly, Lord is saying that so you get engaged in actions. Anchored on that equanimous mind, get engaged in actions. So this is the major difference. Now, when you are doing it here, how you will get the equanimous mind? Lord is saying you have to follow this meditation process. When you follow the meditation process, then we saw Bahiranga sadhanani, Antaranga sadhanani, that do not have likes and dislikes, then have a quiet mind. Don't run after the whatever things is bothering you. Then it says, then you go sit in a ekanta place, means a secluded place, and your seat should be like this, and how you sit and meditate. Then you meditate, then what will happen? Then you come to that state of samadhi. Also, Lord is talking about here samadhi also, because this is what from 20th verse to 23rd verse. Lord is talking about the nature of samadhi. In case of samadhi here, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, if you look at it, when you are in the state of yoga, then you are established in your true self. That means you are established in your, that means your Satchidan Ananda Swarupa, your higher self, we can say, and it is body mind, we can say lower self. So you gain knowledge of who you really are. You are gaining that knowledge that I am this, because that's what we are. Because when the mind is not there, you are established in your true self. It's not that self was not there. You achieved something. No, it was there. But you are identifying with the body, mind, intellect, the lower self. So when you get into that samadhi state, then you realize who you really are. It means you gained that knowledge. So it is for gaining knowledge. But in case of Bhagavad Gita here, Lord is not talking about gaining knowledge of who you really are. It is basically get absorbed in the Vedantic teachings. Which Vedantic teaches? What is your real nature? If you get this, get whatever you have heard. So now your meditation here in Bhagavad Gita mostly saying not you will get the jnanam, who you really are. What you are going to do it is the state of nididhyasanam. So whatever you have heard, where he has described the nature of the Atman, yes,
Chapter 2, Baba.
correct. Chapter 2, verse 12 to 25. There the nature of Atman is ekaki, is all pervading, is eternal, it is akarta, it is avokta, is aprameya, you cannot comprehend. It's unchanging. So these are the things which you do the nididhyasanam. It is not that you clean up your mind, you are meditating. So in that meditation, you may get into this state, but they are not saying, Bhagavad Gita is not saying, like our Vedanta philosophy, it is not saying that you will gain knowledge in meditation. Cannot. It is a process by which it will take you to a state where you can have some experience. That means it's a state, it starts and ends, stays there for a brief period where you have some experience of your true self. So it is talking about, it's like experience. It's not you are going to get knowledge, but if you look at Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, there it is revealing what you are. That means that knowledge is coming there. So this is the fundamental difference here. And then from the 20th verse, when we saw the 20th verse, there are a total number of 7 definitions have been given. So in the 20th verse, we had seen that. So what is the 20th verse? Who remembers what is the definition is talked about here? There, Chitta Uparamana. Yatra Paramate Chittam. Uparamate Chittam. If you look at the verse 28, the beginning. Yatra Uparamate Chittam. Where, when you are meditating, what you are doing? Your chitta means mind, where it is uparamate, that means it's stuck, or it is established, or it is in your Atma-jnana. That means your true self. There it is. So when you are saying you take the mind. So we'll say like you have gone to say like we had gone to Habibpur, we had gone, correct? So that means what has happened? The mind is not going there, but what is happening? That experiences are coming to the mind. Are you getting it? Similarly, when you are, I'll say now your mind, where is your mind? Your mind is at your home. That means you are in the office. That means the mind, you have not traveled to office, but your mind is now dwelling on the things in the office. Similarly, here comes Chittam Uparamate, where? On Atman. So now thinking about that. So it's a homogeneous thinking. That means you are withdrawing your mind from the different things which you encounter. Maybe in the house is there, food is there, some vehicles are there, you are cleaning, you are talking, or you are seeing your street outside because it's a holiday. So all these things are there. But what you are doing, you are withdrawing your mind from all these things. So now your mind is not giving fed by your sense organs. You have withdrawn it because you sit in the meditation. It's no fresh inputs are coming. But then what happens? When fresh inputs are not put into the mind starts, what it will do? It digs up from the chitta, that memory. Whatever the experiences we have in the past, whatever has given us more pleasure, or given us more pain. So those are the experiences which will throw up. That's what we do when we are meditating. What happens? The earlier the thoughts come into the mind, one thought and the other. Why they are coming? Because those who have been experienced, only those who are thoughts will come. Which thoughts come? Then hundreds of thoughts are come and gone. Which has hurt you more, or which has given you pleasure? Because they are easily available for your mind. So mind brings it out. Like these cows, they do they're chewing the cud. So they eat, they just swallow it, and then when they're resting, they bring that food to their mouth, again chew it, and again swallow it. So that's how the mind does. So in the process, what the mind does is, it is strengthening our likes and dislikes when you're sitting in meditation. But here, what he's saying, Lord is saying, your mind is very much there. Unlike in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, mind is there. But mind is now Uparamate. It is centered on the thoughts regarding Atman. Uparamate Chitta. Atmanam. So he is talking about the Atman. So this is the first definition. Then he is saying, Yatra cha Yatra cha upara. Where is this? Sorry. Yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. Then how you have restrained your mind? Through yoga sevaya. By engaging in yoga. Then yatra cha atmana atmanam pasyan atmani tushyati. There are three atman word he has been used. That means the mind, because this is the what is trying to, who is, so now, who is trying to get liberation? Hmm?
Jiva,
Jiva is there. Jiva means, and
the mind that identifies.
with the self, ego.
Yes.
Because that is the fellow who is having this pleasure and pain. He is undergoing change. So he wants liberation. Where he will find? When he realized whom he, where is that original himself? Where it is? So that is Atman. One time it meant the mind. And Atmana, then using the mind. How you will do it? Because in the process, what is the process? You have to use the mind. You have to think about it. So meditate. So again you are working on the mind. Then Atmana. That means original self. So Atman there, it is original self. So you can say Atma Darshana. So that stage, what is happening? The mind, which mind? It's not tamasic mind. It's not rajasic mind. It's sattvic mind. So calm and quiet, equanimous mind. Now he is trying to, where he will going? So he is saying Atmani. So he is trying to be established in his true self. So he is trying. So he's thinking about it, mulling over it, he's doing the nididhyasanam here. So he is on his true self. He's trying to go from his assumed personality to who he really is. So it is still, you can say, this is the stage. Dharana or dhyana. What is the dharana, dhyana and samadhi? What's the difference? In case, who will talk about it? Hmm? What is the difference in dharana, dhyana and samadhi? Yes.
Technically, Baba,
Huh.
dharana is when same object you keep
Uh,
thinking about. Your mind can go there, but it'll come
Same
back.
aspects of the object of your meditation.
Okay.
So you are now, say, you are going to meditate on a flower, say a rose flower. You saw it, you are meditating. So you will think about the flower only.
Okay.
Oh, rose, it's a rose flower, it's a red flower, it is a beautiful smell, your husband presented, your birthday or something like that. So you are thinking about, there are so many other thoughts are coming, but they're all related to rose. That's the dharana. Then Swajatiya Pratyaya Prabaha. Swajatiya means same kind. Pratyaya means the thoughts. Prabaha means flow. That is the dharana. So when you are doing the meditation on the Atman, so what you will have? So you will think about all the traits of Atman. That is what? That verses 12 to 25 of chapter 2. What are the characteristics of Atman? So now he will thinking about that. It's called dharana. And in case of dhyana, so on a particular aspect of that, the mind dwells for a length of time. Now you are not thinking about flower and where from, all those things about that, but you are just that redness of the flower you are meditating now. What you can see, that petals only and the color. Or is like Guruji, you are meditating. You thought of ashram, he's going, he's doing initiation, he was talking, he was having prasad, he was advising something on the, and when that is dharana. So your thoughts are going all around Guruji. Then in case of dhyanas, Then so like you take his like feet on your mind. So you are now concentrating. So you only your mind and his feet for some time exclusive to all other thoughts. When become that is called dhyana. And then when samadhi, the next stage, the three, the dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. In case of samadhi, the distinction between you and the object of your meditation, they disappear. That means no more now it is standing apart from you as if you have merged into it. You have become one. It doesn't stand apart from you. We were discussing about that, like sometimes when you are watching cricket match, very interesting match and all those things, sometimes you have forgotten that you are watching it. You feel as if you are in the match itself. And we also discussed about Tirupati. So you are waiting to see the Lord, and when you go for 2 seconds, you are going 3 seconds. In that 2 seconds, you have closed your eyes. Why? Because now you don't need to see the Lord, because Lord and you have merged. So that's why you have closed your eyes unknowingly because of this. That is the stage of samadhi. So that's why in Ashtanga Yoga, we don't say that dharana, dhyana, and samadhi, they are three different steps. They are one and the same. Only in the case of degree and quality of concentration. That makes the difference. So the second definition, the first was chitta uparamana. That was the definition. So that means mind is focusing on the Atman. So that is the first definition of samadhi. Second is a Atma Darshana. That means it is also now focused only previous one. Chitta Uparaman, if you say dharana, in case of the second definition, Atma Darshana is becomes dhyana. So you can say that is the dharana. That is in the verse 20th is there. Then in 21st, it says Sukham Atyantika Sukham. He got Atyantika Sukham. What is that Atyantika Sukham? Why the Sukham is called Atyantika Sukham? There is no greater ananda than when you are in the state of Samadhi. So there, why, what Sukham it is getting his? Any experiential pleasure we get in this world, it comes and goes. It comes in time, it goes in time. But in case of when you are in Atma Darshanam, that means when you are in the state of Samadhi, there, it is not that it was not there, it came and then you realize, then it will go away. No, it is all the time it was there. But what? You had not earlier noticed this. Now you are noticing this. Once you note this, that means you realize that it doesn't come as like a memory, it doesn't go away. Here, what is this beautiful point? Try to see if you can. Whatever we liked in life, whatever we have enjoyed, what form it is there in our mind? What form? Yes,
Memory.
memory. And it's an experience,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
It's an experience. That's it. There's nothing else. That means what has happened in our mind? We have just collected the experiences. And when I am going, now you are listening to this talk or whatever it is, this is going to be also experience. There is no reality there. Are you getting it? Whatever interactions we are doing with the world outside, what we are gathering, we are only gathering experiences. That's it. There's nothing else is going inside. Think over it. There is no objective thing is in your possession except experiences. That's it. whole life, everything. But when you are in samadhi, that is not an experience. That is you yourself. See the difference there. Can you get it? Because you have to understand it intellectually, then you will be able to, when you are there, you will be able to take advantage of it. It's no more experience. Yesterday you had a beautiful dinner. It's just an experience. Nothing else now. Gone. You passed out in first class fast or something like that. It's an experience. You lost your parents. It was a miserable, experience. Sorrowful. It's an experience only. But here, in samadhi, what he is saying, why it is atyantika? Because it's not getting it's not an experience. It is sukham by itself. Existence itself. It's not borrowed, like other things are borrowed existence. You will say, my body is also existing. So where from existence has come? Must have borrowed also. Yes, your body has borrowed existence. But you, when you close your eyes, I will ask, Nehama, are you existing? You don't have to think. Of course I am there. Where from it's coming? It's not coming from experience. No. You are not recollecting any experience that I am existing. Are you getting it? You are with me or not?
Yeah, Baba. I was going to ask you, is there any example that can come closest to that?
Like
It is.
when you passed out your graduation, okay, and you were giving your certificate. So what is that? That's an experience, correct? But now when you are listening, it is something real. It feels real, correct? But tomorrow, when you are going to think about today, it will be also an experience only, correct? So experiences come and go. But when you are existing, when you recognize who you really are, that is only existence and awareness. Yes or no? Only existence and awareness is you. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam is Brahman. That's what you are. So that existence itself, just think about existence. Existence is not an experience. That's what I'm saying. Anything, everything in your life is an experience. Think about it. It comes, goes. But I exist. I'll say, okay, Nehama, can you tell me, what experiences you have or what you liked, where you were happy? So they are experiences. But that you are existing is not an experience. You don't have to recollect it. It is there with you all the time, available. Are you getting it?
Yeah, Baba.
And awareness. Are you aware? Are you sentient? You don't have to recollect an experience of sentiency. I had it 2 years before, so now I recollect. Yes, I am a sentient. No, it's available here and now. You had a good time. Yes, it's an experience you have to recollect. But you are aware. Do you have to recollect that I am awareness? It's there all the time. Is available to you. Are you getting what is the difference there?
Very clear.
Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. So that's why you're saying Atyantika Sukham. There's nothing greater than that, because everything else is an experience. Everything else is in time. It comes and goes. But here it doesn't come and go. It's there with you all the time. Is it not Sukham that is not tamasic? That if you sleep for a long time, I'm happy. No. Rajasic, you achieve something, you get Sukham also. But it comes and goes. It's pleasure. And whatever sattvic, yes, you make an effort, you be in a state, you want to be a nice person, you do that, you study something, you think about it, and all those is also sattvic. But it's not even that. It's something beyond all your experiential happiness. It is happiness itself, bliss. That's what we call it, bliss itself. Like awareness, knowledge, there are two different things. Try to understand. I am awareness. It doesn't mean even I will not even know. I cannot also say I. That this awareness is I. Even Nirbhikapa Samadhi also, when you get in the state of Samadhi, their feeling of I is not there. Why it is not there? If you look in the deep sleep also, you have an example. Do you feel there you are a person who is sleeping? It's all merges. Because where from the I-ness is coming? From where it is coming? Huh? You know, all of you.
Ignorance.
Ego.
Oh, ego.
Ego is saying. Ego is where? In the mind, correct?
Ye-
When the mind is not there, where from the sense of I-ness will come? So that is the different, what you will say about ego also. See, when so the ignorance and so there is no difference between deep sleep state, because your physical body presence is not there, is resolved. Mind is resolved. Then what is there? Only you are supposed to be there. But I don't realize, or I didn't have any experience, because it's absence of any experience. Why? Because the mind is resolved. But then what has happened? Everything has gone. The mind has gone into seed form. So there's nothing there. There's no recording there. But in case of samadhi, that is only awareness is there. Because mind is not there, so you are not aware of anything else, because you use your mind to know a thing. That this is a tree, that this is a laptop, this is what is Zoom. You know thing. How you know it? Because you use your mind from his experience. Mind has seen what a laptop is. Somebody has told and he knows, he looks at it, he says, hey, this is a laptop. But can a tree or the chair can say no? Because that awareness is not developed there. Awareness is not there. So awareness is not there. So even if they will have a mind, they will never be able to know also. It's a very rudimentary form. But in our case, what is happening? We have awareness. So in case of samadhi, this only awareness is there. Then what happens? Why this world and everything is not there? Because that you are going to its real nature. The real nature is Satyam Jnanam Anantam is Brahman. Existence, awareness is Brahman. And that's what you are. That means all of this creation is a creation of your mind only. That's why when the mind is resolved, the creation goes. You will say, come on, it's my creation. Then why the hell I have created such a world where I have to suffer? In the dream world also, the tiger is running after you. You get the dream character. Who did it? You did it. You were dreaming it. Why then you created a tiger there? Why you created yourself as a frail body there and the tiger is running to kill you now? Who created this? Are you getting it? Are you with me?
Yes, Baba.
Just see, so beautiful it is. So this is called awareness itself. Atyantika Sukham. Why? Because that is coming from where? But if you see the definition, what is the definition? Satyam? Yeah, tell me. Satyam,
Yeah,
Jnanam
Naman.
Anantam Brahman.
Jnanam, Anantam is Brahman. Where is the Ananda there? But then why you were saying Ananda will come? Hmm? Tell me.
Was Anantam Brahman. Because of
Anantam.
Anantam.
Anantam is no antam,
Anantam.
no limitation.
Yeah.
It's not just saying Ananda. Ananda is coming there, just try to understand, from completeness. Because if existence and awareness and all pervading, that means there is nothing apart from them. Because if existence, just imagine, existence is there and is all pervading. Antam, there are three types of limitations are there. Again, the verse goes today. My God, we're not able to get out of it. What are the three types of limitations? Time,
Space, time.
space, then third is object. Let's look at it. It's so beautiful. Now we said Satyam is existence. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam is Brahman. Let's look at the word Brahman. Brahman, the meaning of the word Brahman is vast. What is that? Vast. But it doesn't say how vast it is, how big it is. It's saying vast. But does it make any sense? Is it vast like an elephant? Or is it vast like Himalayan mountain? Or is it vast like, like a train or something like that? Or like a A380? How vast it is? It doesn't give you any clue. Are you with me on this? Okay. Then come to the next word before that is Anantam. Anantam is no antam. Antam means limitations. Ends. No ends. No limitations. What are the three types of limitation? Is what is space, time, and object. Beautifully. Let's look at it. We take the Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam is Brahman. Satyam is existence. Let's look at Satyam, existence. He's saying this existence, there is no limitation in space. That means, see, you are there in your house. You are not in my house where I am sitting. Prasant Baba is in Oman. He is not in Dubai. But if you are saying there is no limitations of space, that means what it is? What this thing is? That means Prasant Baba is limited in space because he has a body, the height and width and everything. Similar Ajay, similar Nehama. Just think now. There is something, there is no limitation of existence in space. That means it is what? All pervading.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, correct? When it is in Dubai, it is in Oman, it is in sky, everywhere it is there. No limitation in space. No limitation in time. That means yesterday it was there, today it is there, tomorrow it will be there. So that means what it is? It is no limitation in space is all
Eternal.
pervading. No limitation of time makes the thing is
Eternal.
eternal. It was there, it's now, and it will be future also. Third thing, no difference, no limitation of object. What is the limitation by object? It's a beautiful concept, just try to understand. If you are in your home, now you bring like a 17-inch screen TV. So that takes space, yes or no? So to that extent, now your room is limited. Now in your class, there are 30 students who are there. Then another student came. To that extent, you are getting limited. So by the presence of something else, you are getting limited. But when it is saying that limitation is not there, that means what?
There is no other.
That means there is no second person there. Are you getting it? Because if there is another person, to that extent I am limited. Limitation by person. So limitation of space, all pervading. No limitation in time, eternal. No limitation by person. That means there is no second thing other than existence. How can you say there is no other thing other than existence? Because other than existence, what it can be? Non-existent only. That means it doesn't exist. Because the moment you say that thing is existing, that means it is in existence only. Are you with me here?
Jiva.
Yes, Baba.
So this is existence, and that is you. Not Prasad Baba who is sitting in Oman. Prasad Baba also existence unlimited. That means Prasad Baba is in Dubai, Prasad Baba is in US, Prasad Baba is on the sky. Everything is in existence. Everything, whatever is existing, they have borrowed existence. Prasad Baba, that Prasad Baba who is sitting in Oman, his body mind has borrowed that existence. Like in the dream character. Prasad Baba is dreaming. But Prasad Baba in the dream also is a character who is walking an MG road. Are you with me? Are you getting it? But which Prasad Baba is all pervading? His higher nature, that is Brahman. So Brahman plus Prasad Baba's body and mind is Prasad Baba. What we are doing now, we are so identified with our body, mind, intellect. We have forgotten about our nature, which is all pervading, eternal, and there is no second person. You, that's why it's called Advaita, no two. If that is the case, there is nothing else other than me. What you will want to know? Get out of it. There is nothing else other than you. What you will aim for to get, there's nothing. Everything is in you. That's why, because then 22nd verse, let's go through it. Then this one we will see now. 22nd verse, beautiful. Is the first part of it. We have now discussed it Let me share that with you. In the yam labdva chaparam navam manyante nadikam tataha yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. Yam labdva, gaining which, sa aparam lava, there is no other thing. Okay. Why it is? Will it come down? No. How it will come down? Okay. Yam labdha chap. Why it is so crowded? Okay. I don't know how to manage this one. Okay. In the 22nd verse, yam labdva, having gained that one, sa means and, aparam, there is no other things. Labha means gain, you can have. Manyate nadikam tata. Na considers adhikam tata. There is nothing greater than that. Why is saying that's what is? Because, oh sorry, where it went? Stop sharing. Yeah. Because there is no second thing. What you want to have? Are you with me? Try to understand here because it's beautiful. Because in the 21st verse, what we saw, Atyantika Sukha. See the difference there. It's so beautiful. You should be with me. Otherwise, where you don't, just raise your hands and tell me. In 20 verse, he says, Sukham Atyantikam. What you gain? Atyantika Sukha. There is no Sukham which is greater than that. Why it's not there? Because if you are all pervading eternal and everything, and that itself, there is fullness is there. There is nothing is standing out from you. So what else will give you more Sukham except yourself? That Sukham is not, because Sukham word was not there. That's what we went there to the definition. Because it's Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam is Brahman. Then where from Sukham is coming? Sukham is coming because you are full. Like you have eaten your meal. That's what I was giving you the example. When you have eaten your meal, you don't feel like eating anymore. So that fullness is not coming that you have gained that happiness. No. Because you are full now. Because there is nothing is standing apart from you. You are full. So what you want? That is the maximum you can get. That's not what you have. So that gives you anandam. That anandam is coming because of fullness. Not because ananda was separately available. No. Existence awareness is there. Anandam is the result of that unlimitedness. So that's what he said. That is nothing authentic. Because you don't need anything. Because everything is in you. Entire the creation is within you. It's like your left hand, right hand, head, legs. It's within you. What you want. So the Atyantika Sukha. But in the 22nd verse, then what is saying? Yam labdha chaparam labha. Now this is the fifth definition. There is nothing greater than that. Why? Because now you are not looking to gain something here. Now you are complete. So now you have understood that happiness, there is nothing there beyond this, because ultimately there is no dependence on anything. That means you have come to a stage when you have realized that you do not need anything. It's not like that there is something else is there, I am waiting to gain for it. Because that looking for, because when everything is inside me, what I am going to look for? So it is a recognition by yourself that there is nothing else beyond me. So your desire for sukha, your desire for things is gone forever, because everything is in you, what you need. So here, uh, when he's talking about yam labdha chaparam labha manyate nadhikam tata, there is nothing greater than this. So what it is then? So there is nothing greater can be achieved. You have already got the greatest. So it is an acknowledgement or understanding of your true nature. When that understanding comes, then what will happen? That seeking self is gone. That fulfillment, that I am this, once you realize that, that ends all our further seeking. There's nothing else to look for. Because when you realize that you are infinite, you are causeless bliss beyond senses, then what is there beyond this? What is available? That means you have recognized that you do not need anything. It's a psychological freedom. A psychological freedom from dependency on things of this world. That's what it is. You saw the difference here? So on the 21st verse, when it's Sukham, Atyantikam Sukham. This Sukham, Atyantika Sukham coming from the fullness. But here, on the 22nd verse, the other difference he said, that once you get this, you do not feel there is anything greater. So why it is coming? From where it is coming? Because it is coming that your seeking self, always you are seeking things from the world, from relationships, from persons, from objects, from events. I'm a seeking person, wanting person. It is gone forever. Recognition that I do not need anything else. So this is the fourth one. Then na labdva chaparam labham manyate adhikam tat. Then asmin sthite yasmin. There, once you are established there, then na dukkhena gurunapi vichalayat. Not any dukkha. Gurunapi means well, in the quantity wise or quality wise, is the greatest of sorrow cannot vichalayat, cannot move you, can you turn it? Why? Why that there will not be? Let me just share that screen with you again. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalayet. So once you are established in that Nirvikapaka Samadhi, then what will happen? Never again, dukkhena by sorrow, gurunapi, the greatest of Devalu, can vichalayat means can shake you. Why? Then let's look at that. Why Dukkhena knatve. Because dukkha happens from where?
Incomplete.
Because you are expecting something. If I don't get it, I feel miserable. Even in the good health you want, you don't get it, then you are sick. If something happens to your body, you wanted a body which should not be all the time working perfectly okay. It doesn't work. You are sad. I want so much of money or that particular job or particular car or particular house. All the expectations. When the expectations were belied, the sorrow comes. So he's saying there will be no sorrow because once you are there, there is nothing stands apart from you. What you can expect? There is no greater thing. This is a beautiful verse. Actually, this is what is saying what can be achieved when you are established in your true self. And that is the whole, like the prize of the entire Vedantic knowledge and Bhagavad Gita. No labdha chaparam labham. There is nothing greater than this. And you will not be shaken by the greatest of sorrow. Because greatest of sorrow is not there at all. Nothing is there because everything is in you. What else you want? So, because you are Punnam, you're full. Like, like just imagine ocean is there. Rivers are falling, bringing in water, floods are coming. Doesn't affect. Sun is there, it is taking out, you take out. How much water you want, you take out from this ocean. Ocean is ocean. There's nothing it does. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. This is Purnam. And this is also Purnam. He's saying that means Lord is Purnam, you are Purnam. That is the same thing. And he's saying, and Purnat Purnamudachyate. From this Purnam you take out another Purnam. But still what is left is also Purnam. That is our actual state, should be always. And what we are. But what we are doing here, we are going after the mirage of experiences. I want a good experience. And what is that experience? It's a mirage. It's an experience. There is nothing there. You had a sandesh or rasgulla. That's an experience. That's it. And you want, I want experience. Go on eating and just keep it in your mind and chitta. You have also experienced some bad happenings in your life. That also comes. Then you want to, no, I don't want that. I want only good experiences. And this is what we are doing. While in the back, what the scripture is saying, what the gurus are saying, you don't need anything like that. They are mirage. They're only experiences. They don't count. They are like movies which are playing on the screen. The reality is the screen. The reality is you. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. Existence, awareness, unlimited is you. It should sink into our head, understanding. And also it should go into our head that it's not going to be a particular day when I wake up and then I am realized. No. Here and now also we have the same existence, awareness, unlimited. But at least try to, if you cannot, don't feel it, for fake it. If you fake it, you will make it. I was giving the example of that movie. What is the movie? The whole
Guide.
guide. Yeah. Who remembered this? Ajay Baba? Who remembered
Yes,
this?
Baba. Yeah.
Tell
Time.
the story. Deepak Baba, you remember guide? Who
Yes, Baba.
remembers that?
Yes, Baba.
Deepak Baba, tell that story.
Baba, he was a thief, basically,
Uh,
pickpocketing and other stuff.
mm,
And finally, all the story short, he was put in a jail. He comes out from the jail and
mm,
he thinks that, police is after him. And suddenly he grabs an orange cloth orchard of
mm,
a Swami, and he wears it. And the village people who didn't have rain for many, many years, they didn't have a rain. They feel some Swami has come and they start giving him food and start preparing for him and start, praying to him.
mm.
So from a thief, he becomes a monk. And
Yeah,
finally, he
he,
surrenders
he
and he's,
started praying for them very sincerely because they are
yes,
saying
yes, yes.
they are feeding me, poor people. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Tell them. Then
And
what happened?
and he surrenders, Baba. In the end, he surrenders to the God because
Uh,
his only wish remaining is that there should be rain for these villagers. He is
uh,
living for others. He wants rain to happen for the villagers. He is ready to sacrifice his life for it. And I
mm.
think with that goal, it happens that
Rain
way.
comes. Rain
Rain comes.
comes, and I think
Yeah.
they realized. So he was a fake. He was a thief. So he faked it, but he could make it. And this is our real self. Why you have to fake it? Even if we find you didn't need to fake it. Even if you say that, okay, I don't buy that story that I am all pervading, I'm existence, awareness, unlimited. I'm such a pretty little small individual. Okay, assume for that. Then fake it like Devanand did it in Guide. So let's fake it that I have a filter coffee in Nehama's house. You can just fake it, you'll make it.
Ji Baba, so what does fake it look like? So that if some let's say
No, then
unpleasant
you believe
experience.
that faking it is now, yeah, I feel like, having something. I said, no, I don't need it because everything is in me. So this is where you have to bring that. A thought is coming. Somebody told something. How can it be? It's like a dream world. It's an experience. It doesn't count. I am the witness of all these experiences.
You have
I
to
am
be
not the
very careful.
experience.
You
Huh?
should be very careful with that because then, you can stop the other instruction given by Lord Krishna that we must
Which one?
engage.
Because ultimately, because he was saying ultimately that is the practice you are doing it.
Ji, ji.
But ultimate, if you get the ultimate, then why you need to practice it? That's why this sometimes, people will get it, then you don't need to do it. Vivekananda, when Vivekananda for the first time he went to the Nirvik of Samadhi, then he came out, and then Ramakrishna Paramahansa asked him, "So what do you want to do?" He said, "I want to go back. I want to go to Nirvik of Samadhi." He said, "You, you're so what is that called? Selfish person. I thought you will go and help others get it, and you want to be in that state. So whether you do it afterwards or not, once you have got it, it's immaterial. First thing. Second thing also, Guruji and all, and also scriptures say that even a realized person, if he lives amidst you in this world and doesn't do any damn thing, that itself is a blessing. Because the people around, the things, environment, everything changes. So when it is my reality, if I fake it, it's perfectly okay, and I will be able to fake it very beautifully because it's my real nature. I'm not trying to be Deepak Baba. Are you getting it? I'm trying to be Ajay Naik himself, your real self. Think it over. These verses, amazing verses. I don't know whether you are getting this. The whole essence of spiritual teachings are in these verses. Think it over, mull over it, sit over it. The world can never give anything. Whether you have experiences of having Sandesh or you had an experience of eating Sandesh in the dream, is there any difference? Tell me. Deepak Baba?
Come
Are you
again,
No
getting
Baba.
it?
difference, Baba.
What is the
Huh?
question? Come again, please.
No difference, Baba.
See,
Experience is the same.
if I take you now to say T Nagar Cafe. Okay, T Nagar Cafe now is giving the Sandesh. So you had a Sandesh. Okay.
Hmm.
Now that experience of having Sandesh in T Nagar Cafe today, and yesterday night you saw in your dream you were having a Sandesh in Kesi Das shop in Habibpur.
Hmm.
Is there any difference between that experience, what you had Sandesh in your dream, and today morning, that experience you had in Tea Nagar Cafe in Dubai, in that Sandesh eating, is that in that experiences there is a difference? It's an
No, Baba, same
experience.
experience. Same
Are
experience.
you thinking?
No.
So whether you have taken it in dream or whether you have taken it in real life, so-called real life, it's
Tangibly, they're just stories. There's
it
nothing
is an
tangible.
experience only, correct? But by tomorrow, it's an experience. Finished. Digested, flushed, finished. Experience. So whether it's an experience of in T Nagar Cafe or in my dream, what difference it makes? Does it make any difference? That's what I was telling you earlier. You had a beautiful moment when you passed out. That's, graduation ceremony. It's just an experience. Somebody came and slapped you. It's just an experience. You could have been in the dream also. Why should bother me? Hmm? So that's why that Chinese philosopher, he said, he dreamed about a butterfly. He said, I am a human being dreaming about butterfly, or I am a butterfly dreaming of a human being. Maybe he is a butterfly and he's dreaming that he is a human being and he is living. And that Janaka story also, you remember? King Janak. So he was sleeping. How many of you know this story?
Gee, Baba. He dreams he's poor,
Ha,
and then he wakes up and he says, "Is this real or is that real?
ha,
That
that
I'm
was,
a king or..."
let the benefit of others, let me say, how we have very few persons today. Okay. Because King Janaka was sleeping, so the guard came and woke him up. He said, King, our kingdom has been attacked. He said, okay, call the army general. And he also put on his dresses and all, then let's go and fight. So they fought, they were defeated. So the victorious king said, no, because I heard that you are a nice person, so I don't want to kill you, so you leave this kingdom. So he walked and walked. Nobody supported him because they thought that the winning king may not like that he was supporting a old that old king. So then he walked and walked and he came to the border. So on the other side he saw that so many other his citizens have also crossed, and and people were they were preparing some rice and dal and all they were distributing. So by the time he stood in the line, so when his turn came, then he found the rice is finished. And then the fellow who was serving, he said, "You look like a nice person, but nothing is there now. It's finished. I'm so sorry. But if you want, I can scrap this pot and give it to you, whatever is left." He said, "Okay, give me. That is something." So he scrapped and gave. So when he was on his hand, it was there, and before he could take, eagle came and sat on it, and then he fell down. So he also then fell down on the earth, and he was crying. And then the guard comes and wakes up the king. He said, "King, what happened? Why you are crying?" Then he realized, King Janaka realized that whole thing was in dream. Then he said, "That is real or this is real? That I am here sleeping, this is real, or that fighting, going out and getting no food, crying, that is real. Is this real or is that real?" So it was his in the mind. So only thing this was he was saying. So everybody thought the king has gone mad. The queen also felt the old man is gone now mad. So his guru is Ashtabakra Muni. So Ashtabakra Muni was passing through the kingdom. So he heard about it. Because his disciple, he said, "Okay, let me go and help this fellow." So he came to the court. So king said, "Is this true or is that true?" So Ashtabakra said, "When you are sitting here now in the court with your ministers and everybody, queen and everything, in that scene, whatever you were suffering was there and you were defeated and all, is that here?" He said, "No." "And when you fell on the there and you were crying without food, with wounded body and all, was this court, your ministers and all these were there?" He said, "No, it was not there." He said, "O king, neither that is true nor this is true." So neither the dream is true nor the working world is true. Then King Janak said, "That means that is nothing is true." Then he said, "When
So
you
yes,
cried, huh? When you cried there, were you there?" He said, "Of course I was there." "And now when you are sitting here, are you here?" "No, yes, I am here." He said, "O king, neither that is true nor this is true, but you are the truth." That means our dream world and the so-called waking world, both are not real.
True.
What is real is you. Which you, not this body mind. That your higher
Brahman.
self. Satyam Jnanam Anantam. That is the reality. What you want, anything. Whatever you want is only illusory. Illusion. Marichika. Okay. Thank you. You have no question? Then let's close our eyes.
Papa, one question can I ask?
Yes, please.
Yeah. This witness consciousness,
Yeah.
when you say living like a witness consciousness,
Hmm.
so what is it living like?
Whatever comes then, if I am witness consciousness and I am using this body, mind, intellect, like you are now using your car, correct?
Right.
So car gets bogged down, so you repair it. You don't cry. Do you cry if your car is breaks down? No. So even if
No.
similarly something happens to your body, some sickness comes, your leg is broken or something like that, just take it as an experience. That's it. So then what will happen? So you have a car which is only going at say 60 kilometers per hour. Deepak Baba's car is going 250 kilometers. Now he said, no, yeah, I am sad now. Why? Because Deepak Baba's car goes at 250 kilometers. Will you cry for that? Yes, sir. You will cry? No, correct?
No, if it is witnessed, no.
Because you know that you are Satyam Jnanam
Understood.
Anantam, the higher self. So the lower self, the limitations of the lower self, what you do, it doesn't become your limitations. Now you are not taking the limitations of your car as your limitation, correct?
Right.
So similarly, when you identify yourself with the higher self, so the limitations of the lower self doesn't belongs to your body. You have body will become sick, body will become old, body will die because it's inevitable. What happens to your car? Car was new, now it is giving trouble. After some time, another 5 years time, you have to put in the dump yard, or you have to
Yeah.
sell it.
Mm.
That pick up all those metals from the road and all. So you have to give them the scrap dealer.
Mm.
But are you going to cry over it? Yes, you will feel bad. Yeah, I was using this car, had some good memories. Similarly, you just take this. This is a car, yourself, and it has given you some good memories, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. That's it. It is not my end of the story for me. Even if it dies, I continue. Even if it is sick, the sickness belongs to the body, it doesn't belong to me. Mind is upset. Mind is upset. I am not upset. So you become the witness consciousness. In its presence, everything happens. Are you getting it?
Mm.
You remember you and your car. If you remember that, then accordingly you analyze your behavior now with that. Even I am running temperature, I say I am sick. I am sick.
Mm.
What is this knowledge you will say? No, my body is sick. I am the
Mm.
witness. I can never be sick. Because existence awareness, how can it become sick? It
Yeah.
cannot.
Brahman. Yes. Okay. Mm.
Good question.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Baba.
Okay. Okay. Close your eyes. Let us offer our love and gratitude to God and Gurus for giving us the beautiful scriptures, beautiful knowledge, which can enable us to realize our true nature. The sooner we do, better it will be. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you all. I bow to you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Baba.
Prasad Baba, you wanted to continue for some. Prasad Baba has some questions. Deepak Baba. Others also can be there also because Prasad Baba has a very genuine question he had. So he was saying that how I can intensify my practice, correct? I think that's what you said. Correct, Baba? Prasad Baba?
Yes, Baba.
So what do you think what we should be doing? Others? Hmm? What we do? See, what I will suggest is okay. I wrote down somewhere, I forgot to put where I wrote. See, first is if we can try to be aware of our breath, because breath, what it does is, there are two things it does. One is it calms our body, because once you watch the breath becomes slow and feeble. So the mind remains calm. This is one. Second benefit is it connects you to your guru, because once the mind is calm, then it connects to my teachings and guru. That is the first thing we have to do, as much time as possible. You can have in a small slots, like different time during the, like you are saving or you are driving, whatever. You just think how these areas where I will observe my breath. That is one. Second is, see, this oneness is very important, because we have to implement in our life that nothing stands apart from me. So every person we see, everything we see, we have to see it is not different from me, in the sense that a person may look beautiful, may not look beautiful, may behave well, may not behave well, but it's not like somebody comes and shouts at you or slaps you, you will not defend. You defend yourself, but know that everything is in you, everything is part of you. So that identifying with everything, that they are not different from me, that is very important now at this stage of our development, those who are seniors. Another is, if somebody is misbehaving to us or didn't do anything or whatever it is, understand that that person is suffering. If somebody is getting angry and shouting or doing something, that's not normal. You cannot just get angry. I can say you can smile. You can smile it easily. If I say, Ajay Baba, you get angry, can you get angry like that? It's unnatural. So that means if somebody is getting angry and shouting, that means that person is suffering. So we should have empathy. Are you with me, Prasad Baba?
Yeah, Baba.
So these are the we have to see. Another is also always, before anything we do or anything, just where Zoom, where am I gone? Zoom. Am I there with you or no?
Yes.
Yeah. 1-2 minutes break you give. Break in the sense that you do start the work in the office or anything you are doing at home. 1-2 minutes, go to the office before you do anything. 1-2 minutes, just think it over on the teachings and Guru. What will happen before you eat, before you do anything, before you drive the car, or before when you are parking the car, and something like that? 1-2 minutes, just close your eyes, think about your Guru. So what will happen? It will bring a calmness to you. Second is, it will not affect you so much because it will also remind you of the teachings. Then the fourth thing you can do is, see this, when you realize who you really are and see that others are not different from you, what flows is love. Because love is an expression of divinity. Like Lord, whatever you do, does the Lord is doing telling us anything? He just accepts. Or see Lord Krishna's face in entire Bhagavad Gita Mahabharata war also. Always there he was smiling. In the war also he was smiling. Because love is an expression of divinity. So that you remember. Everywhere, everything, we should be very loving to things, to the persons, to the things we are using it, to an event, what happens to us, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is.
Uh,
Change the behavior, attitude. Yes, Ma.
Papa, if I may,
Hmm.
this is something similar to what I felt very strongly last year. How can I intensify my practice? The mind automatically went to